For the first time in nearly 2 decades, Miss Arizona USA is from Tucson.
Lynn Calhoun is the newly crowned Miss Arizona USA, and she will represent the state next year as she competes at the Miss USA pageant. Now on your sides, Priscilla Casper shares Calhoun's journey to the crown and how she uses her past to be a motivational speaker for children.
Phoenix Leona Doty, your new Miss Arizona USA, Lynn Calhoun.
This was the moment Lynn Calhoun has dreamed of since she was a little girl.
I was like, no way. Are you serious right now? Because I mean, I've tried for many, many years, and to have that come to like full circle, it was such disbelief. And you take a moment to process all of that, and it just really wasn't clicking quite yet.
After competing in 5 state pageants, which included a swimsuit and evening gown competition, plus onstage questions, she won.
I've been calling this the territorial crown because it's been over 20 years since someone from Southern Arizona has been able to bring it home.
Something interesting about what makes Tommy, she was adopted as a teenager.
And if you've seen the movie The Blind Side, that's basically my life. I went through a pretty hostile upbringing, suffering through a lot of child abuse, but going into a family that didn't have any children of their own, I went from borderline poverty to becoming my parents' apple of their eye, and it was amazing and hard transition.
Her message to young girls: you don't have to be a product of your environment. You can be greater than your circumstances. She now uses her upbringing to inspire girls to pursue their dreams.
I think everyone has a different goal, and sometimes we kind of perceive that idea that we're not going to be able to attain something if it's really, really big. And I want to make sure that people understand that you can strive for anything as long as you work really, really hard for it.
Calhoun says she wants to share the crown with everyone she meets so they know what it feels like to overcome adversity.
I think when I was younger, I really wanted a role model that I could relate to, and I didn't really have one. And so I've learned that if I want to be that role model, I have to start each day with the right foot forward.
Now she hopes to be that role model she always wanted.
What would you tell kids, going through something similar that you went through?
That they're not alone. That was a hard battle for me, is thinking that I was alone in that process, and there's a lot of people out there.
One of her life mottos comes from her adopted father during a challenging time. He says, adapt, improvise, overcome.
I feel like those kids need to know that there's help out there and they have so many opportunities in front of them, and to not settle, never settle.
For the next months, Calhoun will be doing charity events throughout Southern Arizona and preparing to take the Miss USA crown home for Arizona next year. Priscilla Casper, KGUN 9 on your side.